Welcome to another edition of ESI Africa Insights. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Lance Hawkins-Dady, who's the STSA Board Chairman. Welcome, Lance. And
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Just straight off bat, what exactly is STS and what type of services does the STS Association provide?
That's a good question. STS stands for Standard Transfer Specification. It's essentially a specification that defines a secure method of transferring credit or other information from, let's say, a point of sale to the meter. First developed in the early 1990s by industry participants for Eskom, essentially. And then in around 2004, the STS Association was born and the specification was handed over to them with the sole mandate of making the specification international. So we lodged the STS with the IEC, and since then we've been managing and evolving the specification. In terms of the association itself, we have obviously, I think it's 70 plus million meters out there using the technology, over 100 countries. So we provide a number of services to the industry, split between our members and the users. So I would say utilities being users of the technology. Those services include key management services, product certification, which ensures interoperability, because that's the whole point of the specification. Product certifications, technical support to try and make implementation of STS easier. We have a dedicated technical consultant. And then obviously member-specific services.
Okay. So at Enlit this year, what are you hoping that visitors who interact with the STS Association, what do you hope that they take away from the interactions with the association at Enlit this year?
Okay. I think that the big thing for me is for people to realize that STS is not just the specification. It's an ecosystem that supports prepayment, whether it's in the smart metering realm or in the basic prepayment metering. We want people to see that we've listened to the STS community. I spoke about the 80 million meters out there, or 70 million meters, that we've listened to them, and we're trying to make the implementation of STS easier. So we've got a new updated website coming. We've got extensive training material. We provide and when I say training material, from sort of, basic understanding of what STS is, right down to the detail of how to implement some of these complex encryption algorithms.
What would you say is the kind of most frequently asked question of the association?
I think it depends on who's asking.
Sure.
We get a lot of visitors asking, we've heard of STS, what is it?
Yes.
And I go back to providing sort of basic information around it.
Okay.
And then from a lot of our members who want to understand, okay, what are the nuances of the specification? What are the rules that maybe are not clear? So they get a lot of clarity around, some of the technicalities.
Sure. And then, as the energy sector continues to modernize, what role will STS play in shaping prepayment infrastructure globally?
So I think that's a very good question. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, STS started off as a basic means of transferring, securely credit from a point of sale to a meter, and that's what we call sort of basic metering. But as the utilities have become more digitalized, as we have more smart connected devices, STS is still very relevant. It's a tried and trusted technology. It's globally accepted, and we've now sort of partnered or integrated with some of the smart metering specification providers like DLMS COSIM, and other AMI specifications to integrate STS into that, to provide the same trusted STS prepayment engine, but within the new digital space that we're working in.
Okay, fantastic. And just looking forward, what would you regard as, some of the technological kind of innovations or challenges that you guys are looking at?
I think for one, we're always looking at security. So our encryption algorithms are advancing, as the state of the art. What do you call it? Barrier moves. Or benchmark moves. So
Yes.
we have to keep evolving with that. So we've got specialists in that domain looking at how do we keep ahead of cybersecurity, which is very important. Then as new technologies come on, mobile devices connecting directly to meters, the use of Wi-Fi technology, Bluetooth technology, GSM technology, IoT technology. How do we integrate the basic core of STS into and to be utilized by those technologies?
Fantastic. Lance, thank you so much for your time and for your insights. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you for joining us. Please catch us next time and have a powerful day. Thank you.